My reaction to that is that's absolutely inaccurate, and I have other things to do rather than to try to micromanage an organization.
Port Oversight Chair Senator Tom Atta is referring to comments made by Port General Manager Joanne Brown last week, where she expressed her frustration not only with him, but a substituted version of the Port Master Plan update bill that he introduced during last week's session agenda. The measure was moved to the voting file despite efforts by the Republicans to discuss it further on the floor. The new version amends some of the CIP projects and requires several reports the port must file with the legislature and the governor's office, as well as directs how certain revenues are spent. Senator Atta today says Brown's negative opinion on the bill is a matter of her perception.
The second thing was that, of course, it was felt that it was usurping the board's authority insofar as how the port revenues are to be prioritized. Now, remember that the port is going to be going to the Public Utilities Commission to petition for a rate increase for the purpose of modernizing and improving our port. And so in that regard, then, I would want to see that the port revenues be focused for that very purpose there, and not for facilities outside of the cargo and the industrial terminal.
Brown says she would urge Governor Eddie Calvo not to sign the bill should it pass by lawmakers. Calvo says he hasn't had the chance to review Bill 283 and was only recently made aware that certain changes were done.
And what I'm concerned about is sometimes we've seen from the legislature a desire to assume the roles and responsibility of either a port board or management in dealing with the administrative decision-making that occurs. And I've seen that in many things.
And while Calvo didn't indicate what direction he would take with the bill should it pass, he will be speaking with the port board and management and would also like to hear input from Senator Atta. He does, however, take issue with how Atta did not entertain the request to return the bill back to second reading file and meet in the committee of the whole in order to allow the port to speak on the changes.
And that's what I caution for the legislature, the bills that are introduced, particularly areas when it deals with a master plan, that if there are to be changes, it should be working in consultation and with a two-way dialogue.
Senator Atta, meanwhile, says it's time to go beyond the perceptions and approve the master plan as soon as possible. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.